Good morning. We've got dry roads in Branson, maybe some fog on the lake, and warm. It's 70 degrees with calm winds and dew points up near 70. We had our front get stuck across southwest Missouri overnight, so it's 10 to 15 degrees cooler up around Rolla and not much change to the south and west. So it's 59 degrees in Rolla this morning, but still 70 in Springfield and in Monette. We've got that muggy meter map showing that it feels great at Lake of the Ozarks, Camdenton, Lebanon, Rolla, Salem, even Eminence, but still oppressive in north central Arkansas, then up into Branson and Joplin. Springfield splitting the difference. I think it feels better out there this morning, just still a little bit sticky. By dismissal today, it's going to be hot and humid again, a grade of an A-minus. 90 feels close to 100. We'll have the sunshine. Make sure the kids wear lightweight, light-colored clothes if there's no air conditioning in school. Temperatures in the upper 80s and lower 90s today. We dropped to only 70 degrees overnight tonight, and we'll keep things sunny and summery tomorrow. Highs around 90. That heat index approaches 100 again today and tomorrow. We'll kick some south and west winds, and it's going to feel pretty warm and sticky. So the next 3 days will be very summery, hot and humid. Temperatures again in the upper 80s and lower 90s. Overnight lows only dropping to 70 degrees. Dorian is a Category 3 hurricane with 115-mile-per-hour winds headed. The outer bands are on the Carolina coast this morning, dropping some tornado warnings as well this morning. It heads up through North Carolina through the night tonight and into tomorrow, where dangerous storm surge and damaging winds are expected. They're finally out to sea this weekend, not before clipping the outskirts of Massachusetts with some tropical storm force winds. Joe, Lauren.
We have some breaking news that we're tracking this morning. Springfield police are looking for a vehicle that hit a woman on a bike this morning and drove off. The incident happened shortly after 3 at the intersection of Blaine and Marlin. Police say a 4-door white vehicle with a cracked windshield ran a stop sign and hit the woman. She was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Moving on to some news around the region now. A community comes together in Arkansas for a suicide prevention effort called Let's Talk About It.
Our Hannah Zettel joins us with the details behind a message of help and hope.
Well, that's right. Suicide is one of the leading causes of violent death in the country. Last year, the state of Arkansas recorded 254 homicides compared to 547 suicides. Kicking off the campaign Wednesday was Arkansas Secretary of Veteran Affairs, who says prevention is actually a combination of efforts to reach people in need long before they think about acting.
You don't know what tomorrow will bring as a veteran, as a teenager, as a 78-year-old, as a 34-year-old. But you're going to have the resilience and the hope and the faith that tomorrow will be better than today.
He also added the state needs to combine its efforts in seeking those who need help from early education all the way to adulthood and into the later years of life. Of course, a reminder for anybody going through tough times, there are resources available. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline has 24/7 free confidential line. You can call or text them at 1-800-273-TALK. Support from trained counselors and local crisis centers.
Hannah Zettel, thank you for that reminder. A traffic alert to let you know about. While you may be happy that Highway 65 southbound is back open, we're not in the clear quite yet. Highway 65 northbound closes all the way at midnight. A few of those lanes already closed this morning. MoDOT says the project will have the northbound side of 65 closed from Highway 60 to Sunshine, and it'll last until September 20th at the latest. MoDOT also says the biggest impact on traffic is for commuters from Ozark and Branson. So to combat that, they're suggesting you prepare now and find an alternate route. In addition to slower traffic, there may also be slower response times from first responders. We spoke with Logan Rogersville Fire about those times.
30 seconds to a minute, and we're not talking anything that's going to affect life-saving deals, because we're just going about a mile and a half to get to the three-lane roads.
Hopefully we can get it open quicker for them. I know we're having a major impact to Logan Rogers because we do have crossovers closed going all the way to J&N.
If you need help finding a detour, you can do so by going online to our website, ozarksfirst.com.
The Springfield Me Too chapter is calling for Greene County Judge Calvin Holden to resign. In a Facebook post, the group claims Judge Holden is known for giving, quote, lenient sentences to those convicted of sexual crimes. The post highlights examples of rape convictions that turned into probations instead of jail time. Me Too says that's unacceptable and wants Judge Holden to be removed. The group is collecting signatures that will be submitted to Missouri lawmakers.
A campaign to get Medicaid expanded in Missouri began yesterday in hopes of bringing the issue to the 2020 ballot. Healthcare for Missouri has began collecting signatures. 172,000 are needed to get the issue on the ballot. Right now, Missouri Medicaid covers children, pregnant women, people with disabilities, as well as some seniors. The expansion could provide coverage to an additional 200,000 Missourians.
An exceptionally large number of businesses have applied to become medical marijuana cultivation, dispensary, and manufacturing facilities in Missouri, according to the Department of Health. Over 2,100 applications have actually come in since August 19th. Half of those are for dispensary facilities. We haven't been given the names and locations of those applications just yet. That information, though, will be released in the coming weeks. Only a limited amount of facilities will be chosen to open up shop in the Ozarks. The director of the Department of Health says he greatly appreciates the interest to provide medical marijuana and raise funds to serve our veterans.
A man from Sunrise Beach has died from injuries he suffered in a boating accident last week. 57-year-old James Petropoulos died at the hospital yesterday. According to the incident report, he was driving his boat late at night on the Lake of the Ozarks on August 25th. His boat hit the shoreline around mile marker 38, and he was taken to a Columbia hospital. This is Troop F's fourth boating fatality this year.
A motorcycle crash has killed a Phelps County woman. Helen Doss was airlifted to the hospital after her bike hit the back end of a semi-truck yesterday morning in Callaway County. Doss was ejected from her bike and she was pronounced dead at the hospital late last night.
A look at what's happening around the region. The University of Arkansas Fort Smith is investigating a claim of racial discrimination against its head basketball coach. Former basketball player Tyler Williams and his parents submitted a complaint that coach Jim Boone cut him from the team because of his dreadlocks. Boone's attorney denies this, saying Williams left the team himself because he wasn't getting much playtime. Attorney Tom Mars went on to say that Williams did this in an effort to create the grounds for a waiver so that Tyler would be able to play next season. Williams' parents say Coach Boone also made racist comments.
A new program will create training for 200 apprentices in our area. The Northwest Arkansas Council has partnered with the Arkansas Center for Data Sciences to give them classroom education and job training in cybersecurity and data analytics for at least a year. More than 30 area businesses and Governor Asa Hutchinson were at the press conference in Springdale for this. Hutchinson says that increasing the workforce talent will supply the major companies across Northwest Arkansas.
And we have one very quick trend on Google to tell you about right now. In the wake of Hurricane Dorian, some shores in Florida, there have been kilos of cocaine, bricks of cocaine that have washed upon the beaches. So authorities are investigating that. I believe about 25 kilos in total is what they found so far.
Not what I would have expected to hear right there. But CBS This Morning is talking about that. We're talking about sending someone to the movies. So who is it real quick? Debbie Hemphill is going to the movies. Favorite genre? Chick flicks. Very nice. Favorite movie of all time? Gone with the Wind. A classic.
Wow.
Yep,
Very nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But, you know, you got those tickets. Hold on to them for a little bit. Get outside, right?
Yeah, a little bit hot though. 90 degrees by dismissal. Feels closer to 100. The 7 days really quiet. Mostly sunny skies through the weekend. Just one storm chance on Sunday.
All right, thanks for tuning in to Daybreak this morning. You're looking at roads down in Branson. Have a great day.